Victoria's Secret has fired their CEO, and a lot of people think it's because they took a, controversial direction in their marketing campaigns. Joining us now to discuss it is the only person I can think of when I think of hot women wearing lingerie, Kirk Schlichter, senior columnist at townhall.com. And also, I guess, I don't know, you're our go-to lingerie analyst now.
I am the contributing lingerie editor at Town Hall, so I'm pretty excited about that new opportunity.
You know,
I cover all things bustier, corset, and lacy, frilly underthings.
Wow, old school stuff. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Victoria's Secret is underwear.
This is important, actually, for me now to point out, just in full disclosure, our website, Town Hall, part of the Salem family, does not, in fact, have a lot of lingerie pictures. Okay, I don't want anyone to misunderstand.
I think that's a Daily Caller thing.
I think you're right. This is an important.
Well, there's also Heritage, the Heritage Foundation uncovered the sexy kind of.
They're actually they're renaming the Daily Wire to Daily Underwire over there, but that's a whole other story. Yeah, let's. This is a serious cultural development, though, because it made a lot of headlines when Victoria's Secret decided to go woke, right?
Yeah, well, here's the problem. I'm not against fat people per se. In fact, I was up at 6 a.m. at the gym so I don't become even more enormous. All right. You don't want to see me wandering around without a shirt. I'm just telling you. But the problem is the lie. And it's a lie that we see all the time. That something that we all know is true is actually not true.
Yeah.
And whether it's the trans things or, ample-bottomed ladies parading around in Victoria's Secret underwear being shown as the model. Look, Victoria's Secret was founded on a fantasy that every woman, if they throw on some of this gear, they're going to be a supermodel to their man.
Right.
But it's a fantasy. This CEO and her woke friends decided, well, no. It's reality. You're gigantic, but you're truly hot. You're Megan Rapinoe, and you're sexy. And that's literally not true. That's literally objectively false.
Yeah.
And now look, guys don't care. They just want to, get with their lady. Preferably if she's, wearing Catholic schoolgirl outfit or something.
All right.
But the women are not dumb. They look at that and go, look, I know I'm not a supermodel, but don't tell me that being 400 pounds and finding bits of old Twinkie in my folds is like a hot thing. It isn't.
All right, hold on. Now, let me just say, I think I understand what you're saying, and I don't 100% disagree. However, men are the consumers of this product too. I think that they don't you think? I think they are. You don't think men enjoy looking at Victoria's Secret? You don't think men say, hey, honey, you would look great in this? They
do, but in a different way. Look, a guy's going to appreciate his lady no matter what. Women don't get that about guys. Women go, do you think I look good? Well, of course I do. I'm with you.
Right.
That's not what they want to hear. Victoria's Secret is about making a woman feel better about herself so she can be confident with her man. A man is about, I'm with a chick, awesome.
So, you're not entirely wrong there either, although men do appreciate it when women wear
I do, because it says, I want to look sexy for you. It also provides a quick way when it's their birthday, you can run in, get a $100 Victoria's Secret card, throw it in a Hallmark, and you're done.
There is that, yes.
And it's a win-win.
Isn't part of the decision, though, here, see, here's the thing. Victoria's Secret didn't make this decision because they wanted to empower women and they wanted to say, here, you look like. No, it was because they were ashamed of the fact that they were utilizing supermodels to sell their product, and radical feminists said, oh, this is wrong. You're hypersexualizing women and you're putting up this impossible to attain ideal.
Yes.
And so they went in this other direction that has nothing to do with selling their product.
Exactly. And yes, a model is why do you think it's called a supermodel? It's not supposed to be attainable. No one seriously thinks that if you throw on, a pair of pink panties, you're suddenly Heidi Klum. No one who's not an idiot imagines that. Okay, they're buying the fantasy. It's about intent. It's about romance. It's about something completely different. But they decided to tell the lie that everybody is beautiful, and objectively, that's not quite true.
Well,
It just isn't.
except in our case, certainly.
Well, our wives are unbelievable.
Yes,
but
exactly.
I think we're powerful men who radiate potency.
So is there any possibility that the new CEO of Victoria's Secret reverses course and actually gets back to their core ideas and principles? I mean, here's the problem. Once you go woke, I know we're told that Bob Iger is going to reverse some of Disney's policies. No, he's not. There's no turning back when you've steered your giant corporation this way.
There can be a turn back, and I think the backlash is building throughout society, slowly but surely. And I think people will take steps to go back to normal. You will see, fewer Mrs. Moby Dicks and more Mrs. Tom Brady's, who I believe is a baseball guy. And, I think they will slowly move back because or they'll go bankrupt, which is a possibility.
Yeah.
Some of these people are suicidal. You look at some of these newspapers and magazines, and they literally run themselves into the ground with wokeness and die proud.
See, this is the remarkable thing about it, because Victoria's Secret made this decision under pressure from radical feminist groups, from gay and lesbian groups, from advocacy groups like that. They're not your friends. They don't want you to succeed. These groups want Victoria's Secret to go under.
You're absolutely right. And why these people take advice from folks who want them to die is kind of weird to me. That would be like you and I, like the New York Times going, "Hey, Kurt, hey, Larry, what do you think we should do to succeed?"
Right.
I'd be like, "Oh, boy."
And Victoria's Secret is, part of the fantasy that they were selling, as you said, is sort of this hyper femininity, right?
Yes.
All of the lace and all of the,
Yes.
The feathers and the, it's that. So what do? You pick Megan Rapinoe, who, I mean, I don't think I'm offensive when I say she does not embody femininity. She's a athlete, and she presents herself almost as, what's the best way to put it without being too offensive? You do it, Kurt. You don't mind being offensive.
Yeah, I don't want to be offensive.
She has a masculine look to her. Okay, that's her thing. That's her look. That's not femininity.
I believe the term is butch. I don't know. Look, I don't know the lexicon, but I believe that's the word. Right. The thing is, that's not what normal women, just regular women who just want to be with their husband, are looking for. And
it's also not what a lot of straight men aren't lying around saying, "I wish my wife were more masculine like Megan Rapinoe."
Maybe at the Bulwark.
Kurt Schlichter, Senior Lingerie Analyst at townhall.com. I appreciate you joining us as always, sir. I knew you would have an important perspective on this story.
Well, look, when it comes to thongs, you can't go wrong calling Kurt.
More to come on O'Connor Tonight.